What's up, guys? So if you guys enjoyed the video, guys, make sure to check out our Discord. The link is in my bio, and it's only $5 a month to be in the community, which you guys get access to me and everything else. So if you guys want to check it out, hope you guys had a great day, and have a great next week, and have a great weekend. See you later. All right, so first one I'm going to go over is going to be US 30. So for US 30 yesterday, I had it breaking below this key level here, and then also this trend line, which is I had a 4-hour trend line there. This one here, I sent like 3 different markups, but it was all the same thing. It was just the progression of the trade. Hit the TP, went back up, so that would have been out of your trade. I didn't buy it from here. I was sleeping, and I didn't take it. Anyway, so for the next move that I'm looking forward to make is going to be, I'm going to look forward to come up and touch this trend line again. So around 28,633, 28,630-ish, and potentially even 28,750. Ideally, I'd like to see 28,750 because that'll still give us that high, the high, the low, lower high, lower low, lower high, and then potentially another lower low. So I'm looking for US 30 to again either come up to this level here, show some rejection around here, either on the 4 or the 1 hour, and then come back down. Even make a double bottom here, like at 28,200, and then skyrocket back to the top. Now, if it's able to break that level there, I'd like to see it come down. Let's say come down, break here, come back up to that level, which is 28,250-ish, 28,200, 28,250, and then come back down to 27, let's say 27,800. Will be the, so I'll be taking the trade. I'll be taking a sell here, break and retest at this level. So now I think I continue. It's on the 50. Are you want to sell or buy, Jay? If you're gonna buy, I'd say you're safe to hold it because you're probably in profit. I'd probably have my stop loss below this 50 EMA here, or even below that wick on this 4 hour. So 28,440, 28,430. Risk free, yeah. If you're risk free, I would just hold it. Market's closed though, so since the market's closed, it could gap. Once it gaps, I'm hoping that it gaps up a little bit and then comes back down. Now, if it does reject this 50, you guys, we can get in like right at market open, right? So let's say market opens right now. You'd definitely be safe to place a sell on it with like a super, super, super low risk entry. So we do have a break and a retest of this key level here, which is one of my favorite ways to trade. And also too, we do have that 50 EMA coming along the top of it. So at market open, right, even if it gaps, it's going to at some point in time fill that gap before the day is over. And most likely because it's Friday, right, Friday's trading session, we can expect that to be filled like for sure today. Most likely for sure. I'm going to say like 90%. So again, real quick, market open, you can enter a sell here. And then run your stop loss literally right above these 2 previous wicks here. So that'd give you a super, super, super low risk, high reward trade as well. I actually might take that myself, depending on what it looks like at market open. So stop loss there, you're risking 500 pips to make. I'd say it's if it's going to come back down all the way, I believe it's going to. So I'd say you're safe to go for TP1 if you want. You can make it just a 2-to-1, so you stick to that criteria, right? So at a 2-to-1, you're only risking 500 to make 1,000, which on US 30 isn't too much. So your take profit would be, you'd run like 28,410 to be safe. So 28,410 on the sell. If you're already in the buy, I'd say hold it. But if you're not in a buy, I wouldn't hop in a buy right here. I'd wait for a breakup of this zone and then retest of the 50 and that zone before buying it. Anyways, yeah, so TP1 could be at 28,410 for that sell. And then TP2, I would place probably down here again at 28,220. 28,220 would be super solid for that. And again, that's 3,000 pips and you're only risking 500. So super, 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 super solid. Next one up, I'm going to go over gold. Gold's been booming. So gold, I'd like to see it come back up again. And I have it retesting this zone at least. So retesting there, which is also 1920 in that area. Now, if it shows rejection around this level, I will be selling it there with my stop loss to like 1924. So you should be risking like 40 to 60 at most 70 pips to make a couple hundred. TP1 being at 1906. And you guys, I sent this markup. This is the same markup I'm using it from like last week or 2 weeks ago. So I'll enter a sell here, and I'll send these signals as well, but just so you guys know what I'm looking for. We do still have that current downtrend, so I'm looking for it to continue that as well. Now, second hand, right, if it goes up and it's able to break this 1920 zone, I'd like to see it come up past 1920, maybe top out here-ish at 1930, and then come back down to 1920 before heading to 1950 and above. So sell here if we see rejection around this price, again 1920, and then buy here if it's able to break through that. If you're not already in the buy. I know a few of you guys are already in the buy. So for those of you who are, you know, I'd stay in them for sure, because it broke above that 50 EMA on the 4 hour as well. And all last night had hella rejection around this zone. So that 1890 range was pretty beautiful. Anyways, but for the sell too, I'd like to enter around the break of 1905, because then I'll have more confirmation that it's turning around, right? And then two, we have this, like, this is a nice little zone right here. It's not as strong as this one above it, but I do like it as well. And then throw a little fib on it for some more confirmation, and then come down. So it looks like from that most recent drop, it's already past the 61.8. So I'd say in this scenario right here, using the fib for this trade is irrelevant, or is not valid. So again, if we go back up, let's do like the daily fib, right? Daily fib to its lowest point, which is here. That price projection is beautiful around that 38.2 again, which is that 1930 range, also topping out there. But we'll go into that more when we get closer to it. Right now I'm looking for a potential sell on the break below 1905. GJ looks like she's about to die. Last daily close was super nice. I'd say you're like 100% good still for the GJ sell. I'm still holding one position on that. I got stopped out on that. I gotta update that too. I got stopped out and lost that 30 pip SL that I had, and I still have my original entry in. So on this though, I definitely 100% think it's gonna sell, or 80% think it's gonna sell. I'm pretty confident in that. So again, we had this major daily trend line down here. And then so after it broke the trend line, it did retest it. We are in a current and an overall downtrend, right? So current and then overall, failed to make any higher highs. So I'm thinking this is gonna be our high, this is gonna be our low, this is gonna be our high, and then looking at another lower low. So if you wanna swing trade it, I'd say you're probably safe to swing trade this all the way down to, I have one position, like I said, still, and I'll probably pull out half at, let's go 135,500. And then after, if it's able to break 135,500, I think you can hold it down to 133,100. So that'd be a few days from now though. So maybe like by next Monday or Tuesday. Probably by next Tuesday. But yeah, I'm definitely seeing a sell on this. Also too, if I'm looking at the candlestick formation on it, looks like a head and shoulders to me. I would say I see a head and shoulders right here. So we have shoulder, head, and then shoulder. And I'd say our neckline is around here. I'd say that's our neckline. You guys good on that too? If you guys want to run a larger position on it, you can run like 100 pip stop loss, which I absolutely hate. But if you want to hold it, you can risk 100 for 2, 3, 400. And if you want to get a better entry, let me get my markup back. Better entry is less drawdown. I'd say you can enter on the break below of this zone. So as soon as it breaks at like around 135,620, 135,650. So enter on the break of there, stop loss above here, so 136. So it's you're running 35 pips to make at TP1. Let's go over here. Grab this nice zone right here. And then also next one down. So this one here, let's go 135.2. at the bottom of that. So you're risking 40 to make, so I don't really like that TP1, so I'd probably hold it to at least right here, which is that next zone down. So if you enter at 135, 650, I'll be holding it for at least 100 pips because we're risking 35 to make 100. Everybody good on that? Again, too, daily and last weekly. This weekly should be fucking beautiful and at least come down. And if it's going to go back up, I would say probably next week again, continue down to this bottom. So that's why I'm still looking at the sell for this bottom, and then make that potential W on the weekly time frame. Coming down, come up, come down again here. Double bottom or W, and then come back up. So I'd say for this week, we are definitely, this week and the beginning of next week, at least, we're good for the sell. I'm looking at overall sell. I think that's it for me. That's all I've really been trading. I've been trading NAS too, but I'm still holding that. I have a sell in NAS up here still, and I re-entered here on this break and retest. But this entry's been pulled. This one I'm still holding. I have my stop loss in profit, so I'm not too worried about it. But I am looking forward to do the same thing as US30, reject off of that 50 EMA and continue down. I'd like to see it hit this trend line, to be honest. It's a 4-hour one. Yeah, so I'd like to see it hit that third top on this 4-hour trend line. So I have one here, two there, and then looking for a third somewhere in this area. So also too, since NAS has been moving against USD. So if NAS falls, USD value's been rising, right? So that would also give us it'd make our GU and GJ sell more valid. Also, gold sells more valid. If this came down and touched this and rejected it, because that would give us the buy for the following week. That makes sense. Does that make sense? You guys can all unmute yourselves now, I think. But that's what I'm looking for this week. Any questions, let me know.
Can you please go over GU?
Yeah. I'd say if you're in it already, it looks sauce, but I'm looking forward to, I'd like to see it come back up and at least retest this here. If I'm looking for a current entry. This would be the only, like, if we're actively trading at Montana, if you're in a sell, I'd say you're good, but it does have to break below this current trend line. This is its current 4-hour. This white one right here. So on that current break, right, if you're in it, it's good to go. I think if you got in anywhere above here, so you're good. At least stop loss to entry, maybe take partials because you're over 30, 40 pips in profit. And then you could do a re-entry on the break and retest of this trend line, so somewhere up here. So this would be a re-entry sell from 293 to 294 down to 284. So that's a nice little 100 pip trade. You're only risking 10, 15, at most 20 pips for your entry there down to here. Let's say see it test there, coming down to here. Now I might see some rejection, come back up, play around this 50, come up to here again, and then come down.
Yeah, I'm actually in a buy for that right now.
Yeah.
That's what I'm watching.
Yeah, you have this bottom trend line right here, Dylan?
Yeah, I saw that, and I bought right at the bottom of that green line that you just drew out, like not even an hour ago or something.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I definitely see that too. That'd be sick. Yeah, perfect entry would be, like, for me, would be for it to buy all the way up to here.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait and see.
So if you got in here at the bottom and put your stop loss below that current trend line, yeah, bro, that's literally like you run a 10 pip stop from your entry. TP1 could be this minor little zone right here. And then throw a fib on it as well. What's up?
You could check EJ.
Yeah, I'm gonna check EJ right as soon as I'm done with you. Yeah, so buying up to that too, Dylan, at like 28.4 or 29.4, that's still like a 40-50 pip move for you, risking 10. So 4 to 1 or 5 to 1 risk reward, which is fucking beautiful. And that's also that 38.
I think before I moved it, my stop loss was at like 2 28,820 or something like that.
Okay, yeah, that's not bad either. Yeah, that's a solid trade. Just up to the 38.2 is that next minor zone up as well.
And then I had my take profit at 29.6, but I'm not sure if it's gonna go that high. Well, I guess we'll see.
Yeah, 29.6 is like right around that 50 fib, which GU does like. I'd say most GBP pairs that I watched, like the 50 fib is key.
Okay. Yeah, I'll probably just keep it there and I'll move my stop loss and profit once it starts moving.
Okay. Are you using fibs, Dylan?
Sometimes not too much.
Okay.
I do usually just go off of EMA's trend lines, and then if it's like yesterday I saw NAS and I got in NAS because I saw the what's it called?
Bearish engulfing, break and retest.
No. It's what is it? Where use the RSI. What's it called?
Oh, divergence.
Divergence, yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes, I love it. I love it. All right. I see you, man. You don't need me anymore. No.
No, I do. I do. I try to follow a lot of stuff you throw out there, but
no, that's good.
I'm trying to take my own stuff.
No,
as well,
of course. Dude,
I
that's the whole point. That's the whole point.
Yeah.
Dude, I hope this time. I hope a few months you're fucking way better. I hope you're like, hey Tyler, like, hey, you should look at that again, man. You know what I mean?
No, yeah.
I want you to be a beast, dude. I want everyone to be a beast.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna go over EJ.
Oh, Tyler,
what?
quick
Yeah.
question.
Yes.
I don't really know how to use fib for entries. Can you
Okay.
kind of explain that?
Yeah.
G?
Let me break down EJ because I'm kind of on a short time limit right now. And then after I break down EJ, we'll go back and we'll go over fibs. For those of you guys who don't know, I'll give you a quick fib lesson.
It's like strong bearish movement coming down.
Yeah, it's got a lot of bearish momentum, 100%.
On the daily, right? So it
Yeah.
opens that the candle open right now. What I'm hoping is that will fill the one that was next to it that has the wick going down to like 123.00.
Yeah.
That should fill that. So
Yeah.
I was gonna go in on a sale, which would be around like.
Are you selling it right now or?
Huh?
Are you selling it right now?
No, but that's why I was asking you, like, would it be a valid sale at this point because it rejected?
Yeah, I think it's 100% a valid sell. That's a definite key level too. Like super
Because on the
perfect
1
touches
hour,
on
on
it.
the 1 hour, it rejected about 3 times already.
Yeah.
I don't know if you see that.
The only thing you might see, Jay, that might like throw it off or whatever. This is a good sell. This is nice bearish momentum. RSI is below 50, so sellers have control right on the daily. So the only thing that would throw it off maybe would be like the market, right?
Market.
Oh, so I would say maybe create this head and shoulders. So it looks like we have a shoulder and then a head, and it looks like it wants to make that shoulder.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean.
You know what I mean? So it might consolidate like in this range. It might consolidate in this range because we've already had such a strong bearish push.
Yeah.
And then I'm assuming since we've had such a strong bearish push, the other RSIs on lower time frames are lower. Yeah. So we're riding that 30, which is good. So again, maybe a pull. I would say if you're going to enter, if you're not in yet, probably have a better opportunity here. You'd have a lower risk trade there. And that's at 123.9, 123.850.
123.
Yeah, that's where I'd be looking for that sell entry. I don't like the current sell right now. If you go like short time frame fib, this is probably like a 30-minute fib. Anyways, yeah, back at that zone again is that 61.8, so that'd be fucking beautiful. And then coming down from its most recent drop, this would be like our 30-minute or 1 hour. It is right at the 61.8, so you can take it right now, right? And then stop loss like 123.5. So you're risking literally 8 pips. If you want to be a little bit safer, 123.5 should be fine. If you wanted to like avoid that quarter or that half point, you could do 123.550, which is about 13 pip stop loss. So either way, that's a very low risk trade for a very nice reward. So if you enter now, yeah, like I said, stop loss 15 pips. If you want to wait, ideal entry for a larger time frame pullback would be up at like 123.850, 123.9. But I definitely see it selling too, 100%. I see it continuing in its bearish direction.
Yeah, that's why I was asking, because it has like 3 rejections already on it on the 1 hour.
Yeah, no, I agree.
That's why I was kind of like, okay, it should be a sell then. I'm kind of confused on that one.
No, I think it looks good.
I mean, it's a small risk. That's kind of like why I was like, okay, well, if it rejected already 3 times, then it should be good for a sell.
Yeah, and look at this too, Jay. Fucking beautiful trend line, right? From the bottom here, and it's literally breaking and retesting it right now.
Oh, I see it now. No.
So we have that break, retest, so double retest here. Hey, I might call that trade right now, to be honest with you. I'll take that trade with you guys. You guys want to take it? Let's take it.
I'll definitely take it.
It's at most a 10 pip loss. I don't want to hear nobody crying about fucking 10 pips. But hey, if we get 100, man, give me a shout out. No.
10 pips if you're using a 20 lot. That hurt.
All right, I'll take it. Hold on. I'll probably put a 5 on it or 2. Probably 2 because I don't like the time of the day at all.
I just started using my my standard lots, man. I'm just getting my training wheels off.
Hey, that's good though. That's good. Hey, dude, even like 0.10s, when you start using 0.10s, it's easier to move up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I usually been using the 0.55s.
Yeah.
And like practically that the whole time.
All right, yo. So I'm selling it now. Stop loss 123.550.
Even though the spreads are kind of crazy right now.
Oh shit! You're right. You caught me lacking.
I'm at a 42 spread.
I'm at a 50, so 5 pips spread. Yeah, it should be fine. If you listen.
All the spreads are crazy right now.
If you guys want to be safe right now, don't put a stop loss because of the spreads. And in 35 minutes, so for me it's about 3:10 PST. You can put that stop loss on at 123.550. So entries at 124. I'm sorry, 123.400, 123.400, and I'm running 123.550. So I'm running a 15 pip stop. Pop quiz. If we're risking 15, how many should we go for?
30.
Hey, let's go. Okay.
You want, man. No less.
That's good shit. Okay, so we're risking 15 pips. We gotta make at least 30. Now, can anybody tell me where we're looking for TP1 since we're at 30? If we enter at 123.400 and we have to make 30 pips, where's my TP1?
123.100.
Hey, Jay, sorry, one more time, go ahead.
I have a zone.
Okay.
That is at 122.65. I don't know if in the past.
Yeah.
This is back like
122.65.
Yeah, like 23rd of September. If you look.
Yeah, right here, September 23rd.
Yeah, I had that whole zone marked.
Yes,
we're gonna run into the 800 and that zone. That's why I asked.
Ooh,
would it be an issue or?
No. I mean that's multiple confirmations. That's good. What's up, guys? So if you guys enjoyed the video, guys, make sure to check out our Discord. The link is in my bio, and it's only $5 a month to be in the community, which you guys get access to me and everything else. So if you guys want to check it out, hope you guys had a great day and have a great next week and have a great weekend. See you later.